$1,215 up to $2,430 monthly checks for SSI beneficiaries. Supplemental security income. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know this video is specifically focused on SSI, supplemental security income, and a couple very simple changes to this very important program for about 8 million beneficiaries that would raise benefits significantly on a monthly basis. Let's get into it and talk through all the details because the legislation is currently in Congress right now to do exactly that. However, really fast before we do, are you looking for honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information each and every day so you can take that information and determine how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything showing up right now you can possibly grab or take advantage of during this very busy, confusing, and uncertain time that we're currently living through? Well, you're in the right spot because that's exactly my dedication to you and everybody right here in the community. I'm literally doing research all day, every single day. I'm breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted with what's actually going on and how it's going to impact your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, and everything that I listed just a minute ago. There's a lot of things that are changing right now, and I truly want to help you out as much as I can. And again, it is my dedication to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day in these videos and to break it all down and explain exactly what is going on and how it's going to impact you. So again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. I will be here for you every single day, no matter what. That's my promise, and I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks so much. Subscribe down below. Let's get into it and talk about these dollar amounts that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video. $1,215 up to $2,430 monthly checks for SSI, and a couple simple changes that are out there right now that could be implemented by Congress at any given point that would reform this program in a major way. Let me tell you some details really quickly. SSI, Supplemental Security Income. It was formed in 1972. Guess how many times it has been majorly reformed since then? The answer? None. Zero. Zip. Nothing. It has not been reformed in a major way since this program was formed. Well, do you think that anything starting back in 1972 maybe needs a little bit of a tune-up? Yeah, probably. And this the problem with this program is that, unfortunately, over the last, say, 51 years or so, since this program started, it has fallen behind majorly as far as what's really going on, including the monthly benefits and a bunch of the provisions in this program. Well, that's what I want to talk about here because there is legislation in Congress, and again, at any given point, Congress could pull this thing off, blow the dust off of it, and pass it through at any given point, or some certain provisions, and it would raise benefits significantly for the 8 million beneficiaries or thereabouts. Not only that, it would raise benefits, and it would take away some of these provisions that are in there that are actually impacting benefits in a major way. So let me talk you through what's going on here. First off, let me point out a key factor that we need to take into consideration. Right now, I'm filming this video in 2023, okay? The federal poverty line this year in 2023 is $14,590 this year, or $1,215 every single month. Very key factor right there, okay? Keep that number in mind. Now, here's why this is so important. The legislation that is out there right now, they want to raise benefits from where they currently are up to the federal poverty line. That would be an increase from the maximum benefit of $914 a month right now by $301 is what it would take to bring these benefits up to where they're supposed to be anyway, based on how this program was formed back in 1972. The purpose of this program, when it was formed back in 1972, was an anti-poverty program. Unfortunately, it is no longer an anti-poverty program. This program, unfortunately, forces people to live in poverty because you basically get punished if you have any income above and beyond your benefit. You can have like a teeny tiny bit of income. It's like virtually nothing, right? And then they basically say, here's your benefit amount. It's well below the federal poverty line by $301 a month. And then they basically expect people to live on that. Who can live on $914 a month these days? It's tough, especially with the very high inflationary period that we've been living through and everything that's been going on here the last couple of years. $914 does not have the same value that it did a few years ago before all of this inflation. The purchasing power of $914 is significantly less than what it was just a few years ago. But anyway, we can talk about all that in a separate video. But here's the thing. They want to raise these benefits up to the federal poverty line. That would increase benefits by $301 a month, okay? Now here's the deal. Within the legislation that's out there as well, there are even standalone bills where they want to remove the marriage penalty. Yeah, the marriage penalty is still there in the SSI SSI program. So the SSI Restoration Act is one of the pieces of legislation that is out there as well as other standalone bills to remove the marriage penalty. Well, as a result of this, the marriage penalty, unfortunately, is penalizing people who are receiving SSI. And again, I know for a fact there are some of you here in the community. I've had conversations with some of you here in the community. I was going to say some names, but again, let's keep that private just because, I want to keep everybody's information private here. But you know who you are, right? We've had the conversations about this. The marriage penalty, it's a tough one, right? That is reducing your benefits significantly. Well, as a result of that, right now, in 2023, the maximum benefit for a married couple receiving SSI is $1,371 a month. That is $457 more than the maximum benefit for an individual. So an individual is getting $914. A married couple is only getting $457 more at $1,371 a month. That is literally 50% of the $914 monthly benefit, okay? So basically, they're getting a huge reduction because they're married, and that's the marriage penalty. Well, the legislation that's out there wants to remove this as well. So long story short, let's bring this all together. Let's put all the pieces of this puzzle together. If they came together, Congress, they passed two simple things. Number one, remove the marriage penalty. Number two, they raise benefits to the federal poverty line. Just these two simple changes right here would cost not that much money. It cost maybe $12 to $15 billion a year more on the SSI program, which, by the way, let me throw this interesting statistic out there as well. In fiscal year 2022, federal government paid out $68.5 billion in SSI benefits. That's it, $68.5 billion. Get this, there are thousands of people around the globe, okay? Here in the United States, there are people as well. There are thousands of people around the globe that could personally write a check for that, okay? That's to show it's not that much money. My point is $68.5 billion for about 8 million people, okay? Some of the wealthiest people in the world literally could write a personal check to pay for that. My point is, from the federal government, $68.5 billion is nothing. That is nothing to them. That is pennies to them. They have trillions of dollars on their books every year that they spend. So $68.5 billion to help out 8 million people is nothing. They could easily add another 12 to 15, maybe $20 billion on top of this, and it would not have any impact whatsoever to this federal spending every single year. It would have no impact, nothing whatsoever. So, long story short, what I'm basically saying is, if they did these two provisions, number one, remove the marriage penalty. Number two, if they raise these benefits up to the federal poverty line, this would do a couple different things. First off, it would help out married couples who are living on SSI in a major way. Not only that, it would raise benefits from the maximum right now of $914 up to $1,215 a month. Not bad. That'd be awesome, right? And it would raise those benefits for married couples receiving SSI from $1,371 up to a maximum of $2,430 a month, $2,430 a month, because it'd basically be taking the individual benefit, multiplying that by 2, again, because if both individuals in the married couple are both eligible for the maximum benefit, you can clearly see what's going on. It would maximize those as well. So that would increase benefits significantly for millions of beneficiaries. Over $1,000 more per month is what that would actually translate into. Again, I'm throwing out a lot of numbers here, but you can clearly see the major problem here and how these benefits are significantly below what they really need to be, below the federal poverty line by about 33%. They're being reduced significantly for a married couple, as raising the benefits up to the federal poverty line would increase them by over 30% or $300 a month. By removing the marriage penalty, it would increase benefits for married couples by over $1,000 a month from where they currently are right now. You can clearly see a lot of numbers here, but a lot of things that it could easily be done here that would change the lives of millions of people. And, I don't know how else to say it. What else can I do here? Seriously, this is huge stuff right now, and this would reform the SSI program in a major, major way, change the lives of millions of people. So as of right now, there's just under 8 million people receiving SSI. In fact, it's like 7.85 million people. So It changes all the time, obviously. But again, just under 8 million people. It would not cost that much. It's not like we're talking like 70 million people. We're not talking 100 million people. We're not even talking 50 million people. We're talking 8 million people. So to give 8 million people, or not even that many people, call it, say, $300 more per month, it's just not that much money, right? What is that? It's $3,600 a year times 8. What is that? $25 million in total. That's it. That's not that much, right? It's really not that much at all when it comes down to this program. So anyway, these couple changes that Congress could pass through at any given moment if they just so desired to do so. The legislation is out there. The standalone bills are out there. They have them. It's literally a matter of pulling them out, blowing off the dust, and then just passing it through. That's it. Congress could easily do this stuff. Anyway, we do know that there are many lawmakers in Congress right now who want to do these as standalone bills, and they have it out there. The legislation is available. Anyway, I just want to bring this to your attention so you can clearly see the major impacts behind this and what it would actually do for the SSI program. It changed the lives of millions of people very fast, and it would do a lot of really good for a lot of people. Anyway, wanted to bring this to your attention. So again, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one.